And we are live! Hello, hello! Hello everyone in YouTube! Hello, Star Chaser!
Hello, Cona! Would this happen to be the Sunday stream?
Why, I believe it would! So there are a couple of things left to do. First things first, we need to go to the Rainbow Butterfly Wood. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to the legendary killer snake. Because there is one more picture that I need to get my hands on.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it is.
It's one that I was trying to get, I think, last week. The Yomo. I think
the charging Yomo?
It's not him charging, it's him yelling. Oh, and Steve has been given some clown arms. Some clown hands and clown feet. I think it looks nice. What I wanted was one of them. Want to, there we go! We got it! This is not ideal. Whee! I couldn't do it this way. And now I have a chance to eat some bread.
Bread is good. It was nice of them to wait until you finished your meal.
It was, wasn't it?
Now, if only they would stop attacking you.
I know, they're not the nicest thing. Like, they're not the nicest guys in the world. I'm actually going to pick up fish and eat it here. Not because I'm worried about running out of bread. I've got so many fish, they're taking up a lot of room in my inventory.
Oh, nice!
So here's the Gyomu. And now we do almost double the damage we were doing earlier. The special status points really do make a difference.
Let's see, we are coming up on the top of the hour. Do you want to take a break once you finish this floor? Short one?
Yeah, short one. Just to be able to get something to drink. Uh-oh. Snake went underground.
It's afraid of you.
It thinks it's a mole. It's also very healthy. So stop walking onto something else I don't want you to walk on. Let's pick up another fish.
I just love how the monsters wait for you to take and cook and eat and have a nice meal, maybe something to drink.
It is pretty nice. Nope.
Oh, but this happens.
It is pretty healthy. You're not really meant to... If I bring up the monster notes for it here, The only thing that's really effective against it is Steve.
And that's the only thing you won't use on him.
I'm trying to level up the sword, so I'm going to use the sword. It was doing some pretty good damage, honestly. Oh wow, we've got both of the exits right next to each other. Got that lovely experience. And there's just one more enemy left. I could just go through the exit right now, but I'm trying to build up the weapon so I can break it down and put it onto a different weapon.
Oh, sure, yes, that's what it is. If you want to build up a weapon, it has nothing with being a completionist.
And nothing to do with habit. No, no. Besides, getting to see that spinning sword is pretty cool.
This is true. This is true.
There we go.
And that's how you do the hokey pokey.
Do I need to shake things about?
Well, you've been doing that whole stream.
I mean, I can get Monica's hair to shake pretty good. Okay.
And you said it was the tiny beavers that was cutting down the trees.
I have returned. Star hasn't quite returned yet. But this gives us a little bit of a chance to run around, see if we can find what we're looking for in here. What is this? That's actually the monster we're looking for. Hello, buddy.
I've been getting a lot of sun drops lately. Got so many they're coming out my ears. Take some from me, would ya? Here.
Obtain the sun drop. And that's how we get a sun drop. Sap from Himara monsters. Speeds plant growth. So Monica just naturally turns into a thing. They wash their faces? They'll get oily otherwise. Can we talk to this guy? I'm a flower fatale. Can't quite talk to the skeleton though. This is silly. I hear those rams come a-charging if they get some premium chicken in their sights. I managed to goo a skeleton soldier. He definitely did. And so we can gain experience for the monsters as well. Oh, that sounds like a star.
Oh, I love stars! Where is he?
You? So, the interesting thing with when you're riding around on Steve, Steve has a fuel bar, and as he takes damage, the fuel disappears, and when Steve runs out, he just goes, he just kind of breaks down and oh, sewer rats like cheese!
Is this an important clue?
Yes, actually. So those gift capsules that I picked up, you can put items in there.
Oh, cool.
So, let's see, do we have any cheese? Oh my goodness, we don't have any cheese.
But you know where you can get some.
I do. But I'm gonna put some premium chicken into the that gift capsule. Okay. So one button, if you push in one of the control sticks, it swaps between characters, and if you push the other button, it swaps between the character and their special ability. I had a weird dream last night. I was talking to humans. Everyone knows humans can't talk. But yeah, to get back to my earlier thought, while Steve, if you take damage of Steve, only Steve loses some fuel, and when he runs out of fuel, he just goes back to the shop for a little bit of repair. With Monica as a monster, her defense is whatever the monster's defense is, which isn't great. And on top of that, if she takes damage, Monica herself takes damage. So if you are trying to clear a floor and you level up a monster badge and get unfortunately ganged up on, Monica goes down as a monster, and then you're left with Max.
Something you want to try and avoid.
Yes. Whoop. Let's clear that. Is that the last one? It was not. So with the monster badges, every monster type in the game has a badge. So you've got animal badges, you've got the flower badge, you've got... Let's talk to these guys. Love, hate, makes my head hurt. Someone was playing He Loves Me Not.
Oh, it makes sense.
I mean, it's subtle. There's a weird bug on me. You don't have any spray, do you? No, but I do have sword. Sword will get that bug, no problem. There we go. All taken care of.
At least it'll take your mind off of the bug.
Indeed. I think the baddie is the bug in question. Hey, there's the saw.
So, you going to level up the sword, or you going to book it?
I'm gonna take down the last two monsters here just because I don't think I'm gonna get enough XP to level up the sword. There is one last chance of getting the sword leveled up. There's a coin in this room, and there's a chance that the coin can just give experience.
The Angel Devil coin?
Yup.
Come on, Angel!
Oh, we got the angel. It didn't give us experience, it just restored weapon hit point. And instead of running all the way back, we're just going to warp out. And I'm going to save the freaking game.
A most excellent idea, I would think.
Indeed. Well, this is one of the harder bosses in the game, in my opinion. And for Monica, I'm going to make sure she's equipped with... Let's see, what's her best weapon? Annoyingly, it's the most fragile one, so we're going to equip the fragile one. So, there's 2 more scoops to get. And one of these is also required for recruiting someone.
Oh my!
So first, we come over here to this, you know, just an innocuous pool of water, and nothing special about it. And we're going to toss in the Lafretia seed. Plop. Yep, that's a flower, all right. But it's not quite fully grown. So what we have to do is also use one of the sun drops. Fun fact, the texture on this sun drop, this is... a wildflower appears! The texture of this sun drop was also used in Dark Cloud 1. This was one of the items needed to get to the back stage of the second area of the game, which was also a forest. Backstages, that's a whole other discussion. But we're just gonna, you know, chuck a drop of sap into the water, and
Oh no, you blowed it up!
not quite blew it up. We just magic beanstalked it.
Magic beanstalked it.
Is this a flower? It's huge.
How would you describe it?
It's a Lafretia.
Huge?
Yup. Oh, and there's just this random rope. Primarily, I needed the stem. And since I am worried about... I don't know if you can tell, I am really worried about this fight. I'm not expecting to get this on the first try. How convenient that it comes with a rope included. I mean, I really hope it's a rope, because if it's something other than a rope... Ew?
But we're getting ahead of ourselves, or behind ourselves. Welcome, Insomniosis!
Indeed! Welcome! Welcome to the stream!
Kilo, I don't want you to feel left out. Welcome to the stream, Kilo!
Welcome to the stream! Welcome to the stream, one and all! And now, before I climb up this rope, there's a picture that I need to get for this boss fight. And it's also a puzzle fight.
What do you think these are?
It moves. Pax, I wouldn't grab that. It
Are
moves.
you gonna touch it? Ew, don't do that.
Yep, Monica has kind of got the right idea. Don't touch it, Max.
It's fine, I'm sure.
It just grabs it, starts taking him up, and he seems so calm about it.
Don't touch this.
These
At
petals
least
are
you landed
huge.
gracefully.
Actually, they're kind of gross.
Yeah, the Lafretia flower wasn't known for being
Look!
pretty. It's something hanging from a strange giant flower. I'm sure it's fine and perfectly normal.
After all, it's in a forest with man-eating grass and human-attacking flowers. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, and, a rainbow butterfly.
This
the
is
rainbow
your
butterfly.
third legendary creature?
It's coming!
Let's see, there was Master Utan, the Holy One, Jurak. I guess this is number 4.
Out of the blue? What'd we ever do?
I mean, you did just make a giant flower appear where there wasn't one earlier. It might not be happy about that. Somebody else has just said, well, this is getting trippy. Oh, the game is only just starting. Okay, so first things first. Ow. First things first, we need to not pay attention to the butterfly. Stop that. Also, hello, I was away when I heard your greeting.
Well, we're just going to have to do it again.
Hello!
Xonioses!
Kilo said, no it hasn't, you've been playing for a few hours already. So, attacking the butterfly itself really doesn't do anything. You have to hit the little doohickeys to make them separate. And make the rainbow butterfly separate into little butterflies. And this is where the puzzle comes in, because who remembers... The, little big butterflies. Yeah, they're pretty big. Also, you're supposed to sneak up on them. I'm pretty bad at stealth.
Hit them in the color based upon their colors from the rainbow?
Yep. I've seen huge moths before, but none as big as these butterflies. Yeah, they're pretty big. And we got yellow. And just in case, Steve, I kind of need quiet here. Just in case you needed a refresher on the colors there. Got a nice rainbow. And then... yeah, this guy.
Cona the ninja with the stealth. of an elephant.
No, I've had the stealth of our tiger. Okay, and now this is the part where I can miss the Cona the Nanja. And now is where the fight kind of... Did I mess up? I think I messed up.
Uh-oh.
So you're the ones that stopped me. Thank you.
I messed up. I need to do that fight again. You don't know how stealthy elephants can be until one sneaks up on you.
Are you the one that they call Holly?
Hey, we found Holly.
That's right. Holly is the name I went by as a human living among the little folk.
Also, this is the butterfly.
So that means your real form is the rainbow butterfly? Why did you appear to the Furbits in human form?
Well, you see, I
You were
wanted to
trying to
thank them.
kill Max's mother?
Max's mother is not a butterfly.
Thank them for what?
Originally, I too was a tiny butterfly. Once, when I still wasn't used to flying through the forest, I got caught in a huge spider web. I couldn't get out of the web no matter how much I struggled, so I just took a deep breath and resigned myself to my fate. Just at that moment, some Furbit folks came by and released me from the web.
Rescue a little butterfly.
I was free.
Get a
I
butterfly
flapped my
wife.
wings with all my might and returned to the sky.
Sure, game.
They were waving as I flew off. They had saved my life, you see.
Where are the giant spider webs ahead signs?
My 7 saviors.
I mean, they wouldn't work so well if they had
The
the
years
signs pointing
passed.
them out, you know?
I grew and matured as a rainbow butterfly. As a monster, too, I found myself with plenty of magic powers. I used my
monsters have
powers of
magic because,
transformation
you know,
to assume human form and
Monsters,
approach them.
magic. And butterflies can transform. They have, you know, magical transformation powers.
I had wanted to give them something as a sign of my gratitude.
And the Furbits never
But while I was living
suspected a
among them,
thing.
I realized that the time I spent with them was more precious than anything. Before I knew it, I found myself wanting to spend the rest of my life as a human.
And apparently the butterfly wants to be a human.
Then why'd you disappear? The Furbits really miss you.
Oh, that. There was sort of, an accident.
There was an
A
accident.
great, dark force from somewhere began to affect me. I was a monster
there was
after
evil.
all. And so this force awakened the powers of my original self buried deep within. I came to realize that I could never suppress the dark stirrings in my heart. There was nothing I could do but quietly leave their company. I've been hiding out in these woods, doing all I can to gain control of myself again.
Apparently, the best way to regain control of yourself is to have someone smack you with a gun.
But the dark force got the best of me, and I was just a mindless monster when I attacked you.
Well, at least
So
in
that's what
Dark
happened, huh?
Cloud 2 it is.
Does this mean we literally smacked the sense into her?
I can't go back to my old friends anymore.
Well, you've been wanting to do that
you please give them this
to
letter?
Max since you started the game.
And Monica.
Okay, I'll be
since
sure to
she
give it
joined
to them.
Echoing with Monica, mostly since she started pulling on the Furbit's whiskers.
Perhaps the dark force that controlled me is what you'll be fighting from here on. It's an incredibly fearsome power. You must not lose against it. Please, win back our
So,
world. Well,
as touching
I
as
should
this
be on
is,
my way. Goodbye.
Unfortunately, I need to do this again.
Are we going to go through this cut scene again?
No, thankfully we can skip it.
Let's try to get to Jurak.
Okay.
I just have the difficult part of getting to the title screen. Because, fun fact, if I just reset the game right now, I'd be, ending the stream early, which is not something I want to have happen.
Nor is it something that I or anyone in chat wants to have happen. Well,
Yep.
no, I shouldn't speak for them. Don't end the game early, Cona!
So, I'm going to, why do I have to redo it? There is a photograph that I needed to get. Okay, you're pretty good at doing damage, but I'm looking for something else. You're the one I'm looking for. So, there are certain photos in the game that if you miss getting the photo, you can't get it again. Period. And unfortunately, one of them is in that fight. I did it too well.
You did it too well.
Yeah. So, if you hit the butterflies out of order, they reform into the butterfly and you have to essentially start the fight over again. But when they form the first time, when they form, that's when you're supposed to take a photo of it.
A photo of the rainbow butterfly forming.
Yep. So, let's see if we can get that. The grenade gun made that fight really incredibly easy. Because normally the first time you play it, oh, sneak up on the butterflies and just just kind of smack them with your wrench.
What do you think these are?
Or I can just shoot them with a homing rocket and just block the shot that they fire off. You're not going to let me skip this? There we go. Okay. And do this again.
Camera at the ready?
Camera's at the ready.
And you.
And I can't just take a picture of it, it just pops up as butterfly. Which is understandably annoying. I like how there's an actual health bar on the bottom for... Because technically it's a boss fight. Technically there's, you know, health. But, Yep. What? Where did... That, Okay, rockets. You go there. You have to defeat them in a certain order. Think about rainbows. Really? What? There we go. There's the photo. I don't think you need the photo for any crafting in any of the conventions in the game. But
We're going to see what you need the photograph for.
well, if you get all of the scoops in the game, all of the secret scoops of, hey, try getting this fancy these fancy photos. then you get nice items like jewels and good weapons and whatnot.
Ah!
And unfortunately, I can't shoot my gun without needing both of my hands, and I can't use both hands if I'm trying to take a drink. So, R, O. Y. G. I know this is supposed to be the blue. That just looks like turquoise to me. And the indigo looks like actual blue to me. And Biv. Da 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 da.
Once again, you defeated.
I have defeated the rainbow butterfly. I have defeated Holly. That just sounds wrong. I saved Holly. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Hope any bad things that have happened get resolved fairly well. And take care, everyone.